Hi, I'm Tamta, and I haven't really been active online for the next year or so, and that is about to change, and I would like to talk about that in further detail, the reason why I was gone, as well as what comes next. So, about a year ago, I started my first 9 to 5, basically, and I was working as a C Sharp developer in C Sharp plus Unity developer in a startup. And that plus the turbulent situation in my country basically made me very, very fatigued and unable to work on personal projects, especially on videos, because the main work I do online is personal and pet projects, and the videos are secondary. They're basically an advertisement for my personal projects. In case you don't know about the situation in my country, we are basically currently in a dictatorship, which sure is fun. But then, a little while ago, as it happens in game dev, I got laid off. But it's fine, because I learned a lot from working there for a year. And basically, the plan is to keep working on portfolio projects and personal projects, and then eventually work in Unity development again. Unfortunately, since I have a lot of experience in Unity, and there are Unity jobs here in Georgia, however, there are literally no C++ jobs here, I am unable to work in C++ for now, and I'm not going to be making C++ projects. Well, maybe a couple, one of them, like once or twice, but mostly I'll be focused on Unity. I do have a plan to switch to C++, and if and when I do, I will completely switch my GitHub as well as this channel to being C++ focused. But until then, I will be working with Unity. And this channel also will be about Unity, because that's just the more feasible option. And then if the switching to C++ plan won't work, which it will, but if it doesn't, I'll continue working on C Sharp and Unity. Which means that Talmlib is officially shelved for now and indefinitely, and again, we'll see what comes next. As for what I actually will do is, like I mentioned, I have some ideas for portfolio projects that involve scene loading, loading screens. I would like to make a project about saving the game and also connecting to the database, things like that. Actually, I'm almost ready to show one of these projects, and will probably be doing so next week. I'm also working on a bigger project. However, right now it's too early in development to say anything, so stay tuned for that in the future. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say that back with personal projects, my GitHub will be very active again, and thank you for watching. I'll be making Unity content and talking about programming in Unity, best practices, etc. So if you're curious about that, you can subscribe so you don't miss that. Thank you for watching.